Talk. Is it okay for little Bobby or little Ray Ray to come sit down and play the video game while y'all sitting there having y'all wine, smoking your cigarettes?
Do you remember when Grandma would have company?
I do.
Remember when Miss Ruby would knock at that door? When Miss Ruby knocked at that door, you got your ass back there in that
Well,
room.
that's because back then they would tell us.
What was wrong
y'all
with them
kids
rules?
Go to nothing. I agree with you on that.
What was wrong with them? And we knew if we went outside and spoke any of our grandma business, we might not have
They used
teeth.
to say this all the time. Get out of grown folks' business.
business.
But see, a lot of women, especially, say some of our cousins. Well, not even our cousins. Let's just say some friends from school. Some of their daughters are of age. They're like, what,
yeah.
22, 23, and they
Some
have
of
kids.
them older, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're doing that to them kids. If you was over there at their house experiencing that, would you tell her, hey, tell your kids?
I jacked my my cousin about a month ago. She didn't want her child to go with the dad, and I said, why? And he don't do nothing for him. I said, well, what was he doing for you before you got pregnant? I mean, because you can't expect Macy's and Dillard's and you wasn't even getting Walmart before now. I mean, we've got to call a spade when you see one.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, and that's wrong. I said, and here's my take on that. My baby daddy was just that, a baby daddy. But I never talked against him in front of my child.
In front of your child.
Now, you know, I would call you and be like, Tia, girl, this fool done it all this time.
Right.
But never in front of my son. And one reason why is because I never have to turn another person against you, even a child.
That's true.
Even today, you were there when my son has his moments. This is my father, yes, but my mama, this is the person I saw. I don't discredit his dad in any kind of way, but you do not have to turn your son against or your kid against the other parent. It just don't make sense. If you wasn't getting anything from this man before, you ain't going to get nothing later.
Right.
Accountability. So if you...
And you do have to let them figure that out.
And the kid is going to figure that out. And what I'm seeing now, like I said, I advocate for a bunch of kids at 14 and 15 because it's been... This go back to what you said before. This is why it didn't make me mad that his dad wasn't under the roof with us. At 14 and 15, these kids are battling back and forth at trying to figure out who's right or who's wrong. And,
right.
And then it's like, okay... My mama gonna tell me, yeah, I can do it. My daddy gonna say no. So if I really want the person that's gonna tell me yeah. So if my mama gonna say yeah, I ain't even gonna ask my daddy. You have to find a balance with these kids. And
you do.
Your problem with your ex-husband has nothing to do with your son.
Exactly, yeah, girl. You're right, and you're right. And I'm glad you said that because I don't down talk Giovanni's dad to him. Matter of fact, sometimes he come back and say things to me, and I be like,
"It is what it is."
Right.
But see, when you
like,
keep
I'm
that
glad
one
you
band,
saw it for
one
yourself.
sound,
Right.
And I told my cousin, I said, "Look, let him see his dad because you don't ever want, and please hear me, people, you don't ever want your kid at 14 and 15 to say, well, my daddy said you wouldn't let me go."
Right.
You do not want to hold that accountability or be that responsible for that kind of choice. If he's willing to spend time, everything is not about money. Time don't cost money. Time don't cost money. And I'd much rather for my child to be with his father. No, he might not bought no Jordans. He might not have did this. But I'd much rather for him to be with you than this dude I met at Onyx last week.
Right. Now, you're right about that. That's
and if I can't get you to do nothing but babysit, these your kids. Keep
right.
them. You keep them.
And
I
you
get them
can't
when I get
babysit
off
your
of
own
work.
kids.
You're not
That's another
babysitting
thing
your other
too.
kids.
Yeah, stop. Come, ladies. This is to all the ladies: black, white, Asian, Japanese, whatever. Stop asking the father of your child, your baby daddy, to babysit their own kids.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Establish a weekend environment. My son's father wasn't, like I said, we had a volatile relationship. He wasn't financially involved, but he would always be available. If I said, hey, I need to do this, I'm going to do that, okay, just bring him to me, whatever. So that became more than money because if who's ever out there, these ladies out here listening, it's Saturday night, it's 11 o'clock. If you listen to us, you ain't got no babysitter. You ain't going nowhere. So it's harder to get a babysitter these days than anything else. And stop using these kids as a reason to punch them in his face. because it comes back to you. And these kids are going to say, well, mama, you know what? My daddy said. And remember, they living in the house with you, so the kids really know you a real bitch. They do, because they listen to they really do. They be listening to your phone calls. Like one time, they be listening to your phone calls, everything. When you talking to your friends, when you talking to him or a dude you trying to date, they listen to all that. Yeah.
They have already made it up in their mind if you the bitch or a hold of them. Seriously, because they watch how many dudes walk through the door. Don't think they not watching. Don't think that they really sleep just because the door's shut in their room. No, they waiting on y'all to get quiet and finish doing whatever y'all gonna do so they can cut that TV back on and play video games, sneak and play video games.
And how old do you think How old do you think a child is before they realize what's going on?
Yeah,
they only stay 7 1 year.
Right.
After that,
you're right.
I mean, have you seen these commercials at night?
Yes.
So
they show
you're not hiding nothing from these kids.
Everything. Okay, so when was the first time you discovered your son cursed?
All kids lie, cheat, and steal.
They do, but
everyone.
They do, but how old was he? Mine was like, ooh, girl.
I'm gonna say maybe 12.
Really?
12 or
That's
13.
when you found out.
That's when I heard him. We were at a sports event and somebody found him and he was like, "Damn!" And I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, you cussed now?" You know, because for me it's a shock because he's never been disrespectful to me. So I'm like, wait a minute, you use them words. And why wouldn't he,
Giovanni
though, you know?
did that when he was like 6 playing cards with me and his dad, but I didn't count that one because he just mimicked what he heard.
Natural reaction.
And it really was damn it. His dad used to say, damn it, all the time playing a video game. So we beat him in cards and he was like, damn it. And he didn't even know that was a bad word. We was laughing so hard, which we were so goofy then. We had to calm down and be like, okay, you're not allowed to say that. Like that was like a bad, he really looked at us like, I mean, he said it all the time. Right.
And you do have to establish the boundaries that what I do and what I say is not for you.
Yes.
You have to be that power person
so you
in
think
the
you
household
need to start
all
setting
the time.
boundaries
at 6 months. You let it
6 months.
I mean, what you waiting for? If not, they'll be setting boundaries for you at the jail. What you waiting for? Walk on the right side of the wall, sir. And your mama won't be here till Sunday. Lights
well,
out.
for me, I know I found out because I went into, I be telling y'all every episode, I love to stalk. I'm a stalker. So I always go on Giovanni video game. I can't do it no more because his Uncle Robert done hooked him up. He know I be doing that, so he be telling Giovanni to like wipe his stuff away, delete his stuff. Yeah, yes, he does. But I went into his messages and I saw somebody say fuck, and he said fuck you. And then he said it back, and I was like, it broke my heart, Eve. It broke my little heart.
Girl.
But to an extent, it was kind of funny because he wasn't actually cursing. It wasn't like he was just talking cursing.
Right.
Like it was
conversation.
Right.
Right.
He was just really responding back to somebody.
I mean, they gonna cuss with their friends the same way we did.
Well, let me ask you this.
Remember, we was chaps too, so we
did.
Oh, we used to throw rocks and everything else. Skip the what we used to call it, skip the creek or whatever, throwing the rocks.
Yes, we did.
Do you remember the time we fell in the creek?
We loved the middle finger too. Remember
that?
We loved the middle finger. They don't even do that no more.
That means nothing. Donald Trump's the president. What is a middle finger? Are you serious? A middle finger. They think that's Good Morning America.
Well, let me ask you this then. So, say you found out your son. Well, when you did find out he cursed at 12, do you think it's okay? Answer this. Would you allow him to curse in front of you now?
No, and he don't. He don't. I'm not gonna say he never have because just like the damn it.
Right.
A couple weeks ago, he lives up in Durham. So a couple weeks ago, he was having some issue with the apartment complex, and I have never really seen him get upset because everything is normally cool. And so I'm on the phone with him, and I'm like, "Oh, just calm down and just leave, and we'll take care of it, whatever." And he was like, "These damn people got on my damn nerves." I was like, "Who you talking to? Do you know your mama's still on the phone?" He was like, "Ma, I'm sorry, but this lady in here, And I was like,
and
okay.
He's how old now?
24. He'll be 25 in April.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're going to be adults. They're gonna be adults, but the respect level.
Well, you do have some friends who kids
is off the chain.
Yes,
they curse. They rob the 7-Eleven. Breaking the Family Dollar. You see them on the news all the time. I still love Pookie and Ray Ray, though. I still love them. Call your auntie, y'all. Call auntie. I can't send you no money, but I will press 1 if this is a prepaid call.
Well, let me ask you this then. Do you say something to your friends? Because I've had friends where I've had to literally tell them, yo, like, stop doing that. Stop cursing. I've had friends where I had to tell them, yo, before you fire that blunt up, you ain't going to tell little Ray Ray to go in the back. And
Ray Ray probably smoked, too.
And you know what? They do. They do. But the sad part about it is they got it from you. You know, like
I said, what our mama used to tell us, you can't do what I do. Because you can't pay these bills.
But these young girls out here today are not doing that.
Well, like I said, accountability. They're
not doing that.
Because there is no way you ain't paying a bill in here. Where you getting money to buy reefer? And who is buying these blunts? Because I'm in my 40s and they still ID me for
They stealing the
blunts.
Roaches out the ashtray.
Girl, they burning. Well, you need to start looking at your kids' fingers.
Yes, you do.
See who got burns on them.
Right.
And then beat their butt.
Yeah, hit us up at Securely Insecure. We'll give you all the tips.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you how to program the phone so you can see all the texts and calls. Need to see all that.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's programs you can down, and I advise all my friends. I told you about it a while ago, but you know, Giovanni's he's almost 18.
Yeah, he got a girlfriend now. He in love.
See, that's why I had that app on my son's phone. Cause see, the little girl was telling my son she was gonna do some things to him that was gonna make him flip on his mama. Little girl, I kill you. I still know where you live. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cause like you just said, you know, they watching their mama. So mama come out with Johnny and come out with Ricky on Tuesdays. I'm a Tatiana too.
I mean, saying what though? Like she don't like you or something?
Oh no, she was gonna give my son some head, and you know that was gonna be his first experience with oral sex, so he probably would have lost his little damn mind. You asked.
So did you say something?
Yes, you will not go anywhere with this whore. Well, Mama, check it out.
Come on,
check it out, T. Check it out. Well, Mama,
he gonna get head someday.
Not on my watch. Mama, we was going. Look, now it's in the middle of the day, like a 4 o'clock on a Saturday.
Norma.
Mama, we going to
Bates
IHOP.
Motel.
Why y'all going to IHOP at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? IHOP is after the club in the head. So you going backwards anyway. And every IHOP is attached to a hotel. No, I ain't slow. I ain't slow. Your mama was
in your bag right
what you
now.
tell them? Girl, shit, I did it all. You can't tell me. The little girl was 18. She could get a room up there on Woodlawn. Yep, and I was going to stab her on her damn neck. My boy going to college, whore.
She said, dang.
Girl.
Sorry, Pookie.
Now, he can get all the head he want now up there where he pay rent.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, I see
Rock
what you're
on,
saying.
boo. And those are the terms of agreements of sex. You have sex where you pay rent. You should not be allowing your teenage kids for the boyfriend or girlfriend to spend the night. They shouldn't feel like
that was another question. I'm glad you brought that up.
If I had sex in my mama's house, not to say I didn't do it, but there was no way I was going to do it when she was there. That is so disrespectful on every level.
To have it while she's there or just to have it in the house?
You know, I see where now I have friends that the boy. I have a friend, her son is 16. The little girl spend the night. Ain't no way. And y'all laying in here, ain't nobody doing no screwing in here but me, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, of course, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's never happened with
my
son.
Know, you'll find people, Boo-Boo, his girlfriend live here. What?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I even drove them to homecoming the whole night. They went
all night.
After I dropped them off. They was like, "Oh, Mama, you gonna sit out? I'm sitting right here. You're not gonna go?" And no.
I had me a prom dress too. Ain't nothing
right.
No,
yeah,
no.
I did the same thing.
No, because I'm the grandma that's gonna love the baby and buy the baby all the little outfits and everything. But I'm not buying no Pampers. I'm not buying milk. I'm not taking care of no baby. So you, even the mother of a son, you have to teach that as well. You have to teach that.
You do.
And you know, I had to teach my son at some point. Look, son, and this is a public service warning. It's some of these kids now, even some of these at 30, that were born with HIV, that were born with some of these STDs that you cannot get rid of. So how do you know And, this is my child. We